Well, so much for the winter that never was. A couple of weeks ago, I put a video on YouTube on the winter that never was. And at that time, I was thinking that if things don't change drastically, we could be in for some real problems as far as precipitation this spring with wildfires, especially. I put a link down below in the description as to that video if you haven't seen it. If you have, then you'll also know that I said I would give an update in a couple of weeks, and here we are. I had warned that even though the winter was as it was, that March could be a real bear as far as bringing some cold temperatures and some snow, and indeed it did. We've had 10 to 12 inches of snow in the last couple of days. The temperatures have been anywhere from the single digits to the teens up to the middle 20s. So the temperatures have definitely gone down. The amount of precipitation has gone up. And in the long run, what it's done is that it's staved off our fire season tremendously. We shouldn't have as big a problem, at least in the near future. We'll see what the rest of April brings, the rest of the spring brings, hopefully with some added precipitation, as is in the long-range forecast down the line. We'll stave off that fire season and have a more normal later spring and summer. The deer have had a good winter, besides having food sources available all winter long. They haven't had the severe cold to deal with, and so consequently they are fat and sassy and have done really well. One of the other advantages of the low snow cover that we've had this winter is that they've been very mobile. It's not easy for wolves and coyotes and whatever to take down the deer as prey compared to most years. The amount of snow that we've gotten over the last couple of days won't change that. There's a little bit of a setback here, but the depth that we have here and the relatively warm temperatures will still allow the deer to make it through the next couple of weeks without any problem. And consequently, I don't think that it'll create anything lasting down the line. I think we'll have a good fawn crop this year. I think the deer are very healthy, and with any amount of luck at all, we'll see their recovery taking place. This was a relatively heavy snow. Most of the time they kind of equate inches of snow towards tenths of inch of precipitation. So if you have about 10 inches of snow, you're looking at about an inch of liquid that comes down out of the sky. This was a little bit heavier, so we've maybe actually got a little more than an inch. I see with some listings online that some of the places not too far from us got 1.2 inches, 1.4 inches, and I would have to agree with that. We probably got that much. Having been way behind as far as precipitation this winter, there was a real concern as far as this being an early and long fire season. This will still be a fire season. The amount of precipitation that we have now will help. It'll help a lot, but it won't replace everything that we didn't get this winter yet. We were 3+ inches behind in precipitation, and this will go a ways towards helping that, but it's not going to completely reduce the fire risk once this snow leaves. Looks like long-range forecast is that there are going to be periods of rain for a day here and a day there. It doesn't look like a lot of rain or whatever, but hopefully April is going to be a wet enough month that it will help us catch up from where we've been, so that with this snow that we have now and some continued precipitation in April, things will average out and we'll get to a point where the fire danger is down, we'll get the water levels back up to normal, and hopefully on to a normal summer.